What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we will be having a look at the Fwoosh Articulated Icons, the Feudal series, the Basic Ninja, the black version. Now here we do have the black ninja in the box. I have been really looking forward to these guys ever since they were announced. I even backed the Kickstarter. And now the fruits of our labor are finally here. We do have the black ninja in the packaging. We have an image of the black ninja right here on the side. On this side we do get a little read-up of the basic ninja, and it's quite a read. There's actually a story that goes along with the Fwoosh Articulated Icons. I don't remember the full story. And then on the back we do have a list of all the accessories and ninjas that came out for the Fwoosh Articulated Icon series. If you back the Kickstarter, you know which ones that are here, but we'll go over them right now. We have a black red ninja, a deluxe black ninja, deluxe white ninja, Shokin, Itami, I think that's Shinji, Shinbito, I think that's how it's pronounced, Jiha Famasu, I think that's Shirai, Temple Guard, the Hand Wraps, Solitaire the Modern Ninja, the Smoky version of the ninja, which is a Kickstarter exclusive, and the Fwoosh exclusive Shinobi. Oh, that's a lot to take in. But really happy I finally have these guys in hand. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get them opened up, and we'll go on to the rest of the review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have the black ninja posed and out of the packaging. Before we get on to him, let's actually show off his accessories, because he does come with quite a bit. For starters, we do get two alternate heads. We do get this masked head. He comes with two masks, I'm just going to say that. But you can see two different style of masks. We do have the more cloth wrapped one and then the tighter one. Both of them look really nice, although the way they painted his eyebrows on this one, he looks kind of sad. This one you can't really see the eyebrows through the mask, so this one actually looks really vicious. Besides the alternate head sculpt, we do get two hood accessories. We get an open hood, and we do get a hood with, or one with the hood down, as you can see. You can't really put this head in this hood. The little tassels right here are gonna not let you work with it, but this head does slide into the hood, like so. So you can have a hooded ninja, and it just looks so nice with his head recessed back there. So he does come with that, so let's actually move on to his next accessories. The ninja does come with a total of 3 pairs of hands. We do have a pair of fist hands right here. We also do have a pair of grasping hands, which are going to be used to hold all his accessories. That looks really nice. And then we do have these open palm hands, so we also have some karate chopping hands. Looks really nice. The one that you're going to be probably displaying him with the most is either this gripping hand or this hand, which you can see there's just a lot of detail sculpted in the hand itself. Really the Fwoosh went above and beyond to bring us these toys, and really loving this so far, so let's actually keep going on to his accessories. The black ninja also does come with his swords. You can see he does have a longer katana right here and the shorter one right here. I forgot the proper name for them. They do have proper names and I just cannot remember what they are. They are removable from the scabbard, so if you want him holding the scabbard on its own, you can do that. Both of them are removable, so that's nice. If you have multiples of these, you can give them to him, or you can actually switch which way they go on the scabbard like this. So if you want a right-handed ninja, you can have a right-handed ninja. If you want a left-handed ninja, have a left-handed ninja. It's all up to you, which I really do like that. So, besides his swords, he also does come with a single kunai, and this kunai is done really well. It looks like it's painted silver because I can see some scraping right here along the side. It is a firm plastic, so don't try to bend it because you're probably going to break this. And I actually think the swords, they're a little bit softer material, but you can see there is some gold paint right here where the blade attaches to the handle. So that's really good craftsmanship on the Fwoosh's part. So with the swords out of the way, he also does come with this little band. It does go over his shoulder, which if you really want, you can have this going through the you can have this scabbard going through and having that onto his back. Or I'm going to show you how else you can have this pose, so let's bring the ninja back out really fast. So you can see we have one peg hole right here and one peg hole at the bottom. And you can easily just peg his belt, or his scabbards right here on his belt, or you can peg them onto his back, although the one on the back, it is standing out. In order to have that proper, you have to take his head off, put this strap around his arm, like so, line it up with a back, and then just peg this right in. And it fits, and it does a good job securing the band so it doesn't move around while it's on the ninja. So that's pretty good, that's going to stay where it is. And then you can just pop the head right back on, and that looks really, really cool. We have our ninja all ready to fight. So that's the ninja's accessories. What I'm going to do now is get him posed so I can go on to his details. So here we have the black ninja posed, and like I said, I'm just really, really finally happy that I have this guy in hand, and he does not disappoint. It's hard to describe how I feel about this figure, especially because I know I helped fund this figure, so, you know, it's just really nice seeing the fruits of something you donated to come full circle, and I have to say they did an amazing job with this figure. So let's actually go on to his details really fast. Right now I have him posed with a wrapped up head. Again, the eyebrows do make him look kind of sad, but when you have him posed you really don't notice it that well. You can see his strap is painted with a clip right here, and it's also painted right up here. There's like a gray wash all throughout his body, and it just brings out so much of those details on the ninja. Really, really loving this, and like I said, I'm at a loss for words at how happy I am that I have this figure in hand now. And just for the sake of the review, let's actually put his scabbard back on. There we go. I do like the fact that the scabbards are removable. If you want to have them with the swords in the right side, you can, or you can take them out and flip them so they're on the left-handed side. There's just so many things you can do with this ninja. You can see even his belt is a softer material right here, so it's not all just one solid sculpt. This is actually a separate piece. So that looks really, really nice, and just so amazed at what they were able to do with this figure. And as you would expect, he's a ninja. He's all dressed in just one color, so there's really not much to say about his outfit, but there's a lot of detail in here. You can even see the wrapping. It looks so nice in hand, and they did a good job bringing out those details with a gray brush. It's just so nice. I'm actually really, really happy about this figure. So in case you're wondering, he is a 6-inch scale figure. So let's actually bring out some other 6-inch figures so you get an idea of how big this guy is. And here we have the Fwoosh ninjas posed next to quite a few figures. We actually do have a couple here on Mattel's side and some here on Hasbro's side. You can see he fits in really well with the Marvel Legends. We do have the taller figures going from Mattel all the way down to the Star Wars Hasbro figures. He's somewhere in the middle of the Hasbro and the Marvel Legends and the Star Wars Black Series, but he can work with any 6-inch line, and that's what I really do like about these guys. Daredevil just fell over and he wanted to take the ninja with him. So really love the fact that we get a really nice detailed figure for and I can honestly say that I helped make this figure, so that's a really good thing. So let's actually move on to his articulation, because this ninja has quite a bit of articulation. He does have a ball-jointed head, although we don't get too much leaning side to side. It does go left and right, and he does have a hinge which lets him look up to about that far, down to about that far, which is pretty good. And of course left and right movement. arms are on a ball hinge joint. They go out to about that far. Do a full 360. And if you really want to, you can unpeg his arm, because there is a separate accessory, which unfortunately I don't have, that has bare arms. So they made this an interchangeable piece, so if you have the bare arms, you can actually swap them out with this figure. So that's actually a plus. He swivels at the bicep, and that's a really clean swivel. They took a lot of time designing this, and I was able to see the process as the months went on. So we get a bicep swivel, double joint in the elbow, and then we get a swivel hinge, swivel wrist here. We get a ball that goes up and down. We can swivel that peg so we can have an in and out movement. And of course, we can just reattach his hand, and he has a swivel there, so we get that import style joint at the hand. We also do have a hinge right here, which he goes back about that far, forward about that far. He does swivel at that joint. No side-to-side movement, unfortunately. It's not a ball joint. We do get a swivel in the waist. Legs go forward about that far, go back about that far. They go out all the way so he can do a full split. So I really, really am impressed with that. He swivels at the thigh, double jointed in the knee. He swivels at the boot, has a hinge in his foot, as well as a forward-facing pin for a rocker. So we get a lot of articulation on this ninja. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have the Black Ninja posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really, really love these figures, and I am just so glad I was able to help kickstart these figures with my pledge. I think I pledged $135. Originally, I did pledge only $90 for the 3 ninjas, but then I put in a little more money and decided to get the deluxe ninja, and I had to say, I'm not disappointed with this. The only thing I'm disappointed with is in myself. I should have pledged more money as I got paychecks. I should have put some aside so that I could start getting some of these guys, because I'm really, really liking these guys, and I'm kind of regretting not putting more money into the Kickstarter. I have found that the only problem I'm having with the Black Ninjas is that the fist hands are made of this really, really hard plastic, and it does make interchanging the hands a little bit difficult. But the gripping hands and the Kung Fu hands, they're softer plastic, so they come on and off pretty easy. I might just leave the fist hands off these guys, because I really don't see myself displaying them punching, but you know, as it stands, I really do like the way these figures look. We have the one mask, and then we have the other mask in the hood, so like I said, I just wish I put more money in so I could get more of these guys. But as it stands, I really like these figures. I don't know if the Fwoosh is going to be selling their remaining stock off. I don't know if it's just the Kickstarters that are getting these guys. Hopefully we get a shot to actually get more of these guys, because I would definitely put the money in for them. If you're lucky enough to have these guys, you know what you're getting. But if not, I already have seen these guys go for almost triple the value that I paid for them. One ninja alone is already going for like $120 on eBay, so the secondhand market of these guys is really, really hard. It looks like these guys are going to be pretty hard to come by. If you are lucky enough to have them or can find them at a deal, I really recommend you pick up the Fwoosh Articulated Icons Feudal Series Ninjas. And this is KingofDragons by the 1000 saying, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Hopefully you found it interesting. I'm really happy I have these guys. The fruits of my labor are finally showing with that Kickstarter. As always, go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews. All my toy reviews are up, so go ahead and check those out. If there's a figure you would like to see me review, go ahead and let me know down in the comments, and I'll do my best to add to my collection. And until next time, guys, I'm KingofDragons, and I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.